Hurricanes sit back and relax. This will be fun here in Miami tonight, and away we go. And an early point for the Canes.
Great ball for Miami, and Miami has some challenges today. Vergara, who's standing on position 6, is taking over for Ava Carney. Ava Carney has been the second scorer, best scorer for the Canes, and she's out of the match.
A developing situation, yes. Ava Carney on the bench and street clothes for the Hurricanes tonight. That's a big loss. We'll see how Miami handles that.
It is a big loss, and great hit from Babcock out of the pipe position, flying out of position 6 at 6'6", and a great body to play volleyball. If you were to make a volleyball player, you would come up with Olivia Babcock.
Her first kill of the night. Coming off a 25 kill performance is Babcock against Georgia Tech. Her third match of the season, recording at least that many kills. Couple of good early volleys.
No touch. For Miami, it's interesting. I think this is the match that's going to test them. This is the best team they have seen in the year. So for them, it will truly measure where they are. Pittsburgh, they already know how good they are.
Question for Miami, are they contending or are they pretending? They're going to find out here tonight.
Two very good serving teams. Both coaches take a lot of time in their serving. That's why they're always there on top of that assist in the ACC.
Izzy Maston back to serve. Freshman out of Brownsburg, Indiana, for the Pitt Panthers. Such a prestigious program with so much at stake. To get a freshman in there to make contributions, very big as well. Boy, Flormarie Heredia Colon gets blocked, and the Panthers have their first lead of the first set.
So here's how this is going to develop. I'm pretty sure that everybody knows the stats as we see Ava Carney there sitting on the sidelines. Everybody knows that Flormarie is going to get a lot of balls, and she also has Olivia Babcock waiting for her at 6'6", so other people's going to have to show up.
That's an early ace.
Serving straight in between the Diaz and Flormarie Heredia, trying to make it tough for her. Like if you want to hit, you need to pass too.
Oof.
Touch. Yes, they called it a touch. They're saying they didn't touch it. They're going to challenge a touch, and you're going to see their referee.
Well, if it's a touch, it's a kill for Flormarie Heredia Colon, who's having a dominant run with 3 ACC Offensive Player of the Week honors. She leads the NCAA in points per set. She's third in kills per set. We'll see.
Did you see a hit? It didn't look to me like a hit. And both players, actually, when the coach asked them, they were like, hell no. So we'll see there on the replay. Rodolfo Marrero is the R2. Plenty of experience. Trying to check for the challenge.
Here's a look at the challenge, and look here, there's a lot that the referees can dissect and take a look at.
That's going to be a great angle when we get it correct. Let's see. That is the angle, for sure.
I think the problem, Alan, is their replay system is malfunctioning. It won't play for them.
No. At least I know they're looking at the right angle, so let's see.
Here we go. Looking for a touch.
No touch.
No
touch at all. Nothing.
No chance to cut the fingertips of 5?
He actually did his job. He checked it more than once, but once was more than enough. No touch in that play.
After review, there was no touch.
And no touch.
So it'll be 5-2 Pittsburgh.
Changes everything. Instead of 3 to 4, it's 5 to 2. And Pitt loving their situation right now, having a great server there. And a good score, Olivia Babcock right in front of Flormarie Heredia. And I think that's going to be huge. The other players. I don't think Flormarie is going to have a great match today because they're expecting for her to hit. Other people need to show up, and there we go.
So Logan Wiley on the board with a kill. Now it's 5-3. Ariana Rodriguez back to serve for the Canes.
Good blocking.
Boy, a pair of blocks.
And
that was
unexpected
Mushkudiani.
player. Yes. E.C. Maston. Freshman out of Serbia. Loving it. Huge block there. It's a great serve. Out of system, free ball for the Kings.
Miami leads the ACC and the NCAA in aces per set. Total aces, and they're second in the conference in total blocks, with Delia Wilson leading the ACC in blocks per set. And Miami's right back in it, all square at 5.
Very smart hit by Heredia, hitting deep. She has a 6-6 in front of her. She cannot hit down anymore, looking for angles, and she has them.
That's amazing. She's got 5 1/4 kills per set. She's off the charts good for Flormarie Heredia Colon. So all even at 5, 3 consecutive points for the Hurricane. What a dig by Feliciano.
And off the block there. Pittsburgh escaping this little run by the Canes, getting back into this match.
Now the Panthers have only lost 1 match here in Miami in the Dan Fisher era. They hold a 6-1 record since his first season back in 2013.
Sweet music to their ears whenever you see a serve coming out of bounds from this team. Very good. Both teams are awesome at serving. They know the importance of that first ball.
What a big matchup here in Miami tonight. I don't think anybody expects that this is only going to go 3 sets.
Miami has 2 jumpers in a row. Flormarie Heredia and Ariana. And
is that just a matter
of... It's really good, but when the first one doesn't get it in because you're trying to actually score on that serve. It's a very offensive serve. It's a little bit risky. So when it works, obviously. As we see that overpass there taken care of. In number 19. It is risky to have those serves back to back, but it's the only way that they can do it. Babcock.
Pretty impressive. Hard to keep on your side of the floor. Golden opportunity for Pittsburgh, and they capitalize 9-6.
Not only that, at 6-6, where she hits the ball, it's not where everyone hits the ball, so she gets to hit down on that net. She's way over the net when she does that jump serve, and you saw her hitting also from position 1 as she plays right side, and she's really high on that net.
Go back a couple of years here in Miami in 2023. Babcock had 18 kills, 8 digs, 5 blocks, and 4 aces. That's blocked by Pittsburgh. Now it's 10-6. Nice little run here for the Panthers. And Jose Kennel Gondura wants a timeout.
Very good blocking there by Pittsburgh at the end.
We'll step aside here on ACC Network Extra. 10-6 Pittsburgh early. The number 4 team in the country.
And I'm pretty sure it's going to be very tough not to see them in the Final Four. Somebody's going to have to get really lucky against this team. As Babcock continues at the service line.
Well, maybe the luck will be on the side of Miami tonight. And that is an ace for Babcock. And now it's a 5-point advantage and a quick 5-point swing. The 11-6 Pittsburgh.
Miami moving a lot of players due to the absence of Ava Carney. They have Amina Enyai playing as outside. They have E.C. Maston playing as right side.
Chance here for the Canes. And they capitalize. Needed that in the worst of ways early.
Great hit from Flormarie Heredia out of position 6. She has that power. He has that arm, and that's money in volleyball.
Well, the Canes aren't going to try to fool you. When they've got an opportunity to score, they're going to Flormarie Heredia Colon, and it'll be on Pittsburgh to see if they can stop it. There's an ace for the Canes, something they do so very well, Alan.
Good serving. They're serving at player from Netherlands, freshman outside, Dagmar Moritz. Coach Fisher getting very good hookup international players.
11-8 now after the ace by Feliciano. Another chance right here for the Canes. Well, that was blocked at the net. What a block.
It's a good hit and a good block. Dahlia Wilson needs to be involved in the offense. Like I said, they're looking for everyone. So
that's Bree Kelly, big and tall there at the front of the net. Redshirt senior out of Rockwall, Texas. Transfer from the University of Florida.
She waited patiently there. Ball setter, ball hitter.
4 early kills for Babcock, 2 for Heredia Colon. There's a miscue.
If there is such a thing as a downside for Pittsburgh, they're a little bit young in some key positions, and I'm pretty sure that's what Coach Fisher is going to have to handle if he wants to make it all the way to the Final Four and actually win a national championship.
Kept alive. Boy, what an effort here by the Canes.
That's out of bounds.
Miami thinks there might have been a touch.
Yeah, I don't think it was. Good play, and that's a good swing. That's what you want to go for. You're going to see a very tall block in front of you, so you want to look for those hands in there. So I wouldn't say that's a bad mistake.
Yeah, some incredible energy here in the building in Miami tonight for this top 20 showdown.
NBA, Amina, freshman, off the hands. Very athletic. She has a really good serve.
Here is Njai, the freshman out of Orlando, Florida.
They touch it? Yep. Touch on the block.
Bit of a break there for the Canes.
Yep. It was a very tight set there by Ariana. But that's what you have to do with it. You got to save your setter.
Another very quick swing. Miami within 2.
Out of bounds. Over the block.
Now Pittsburgh wants a timeout. This time it's Stan Fisher, as he sees a 5-point lead slip away here in the first. Stars leading the way early in the first set. Babcock 4 kills. Heredia Colon 3 kills.
Great serve. Blair Bayless couldn't handle it. Junior outside from Plano, Texas. Amina Ndiaye, as you can see there, very flat serve when she serves.
Freshman making an early impact for the Canes. It's a beautiful serve. What a block. What a run for the Canes.
Great block, great reading there also.
Wow.
Huge block. Probably the best block I've seen ever from Flormarie Heredia.
She does it all.
It's a tough block right there.
And if Miami's going to win, she has to do it all. And it's Njai serving. Oh, that's kept alive.
Big.
Wow. What a turn of events. What a turnaround here in the first set.
Pittsburgh's struggling now with their outsides. Really can't pass, and they've been serving to number 8, Blair Bayless, which she's in the front row, so they're telling her, if you want to hit, you need to pass this ball, and she's been struggling.
You could make a case this is probably the most raucous this tiny gym has ever been. This is an important match as the community starts to rally around this Miami Hurricanes women's volleyball program.
And tough luck there, right when you're getting into it. You lose your serve, but still, great run.
It was 11-6 Pittsburgh. So this is quite the run here for Miami.
Ow. Right back. Brooke Mosher. One of their two setters. Sometimes they run a 6-2. Sometimes they keep it a 5-1. Very aggressive, just like Ariana Rodriguez from the Canes. Both setters with great jump serves.
So the redshirt senior out of Waterloo, Wisconsin, ties it for Pittsburgh. That's out.
It's very close to the line, which is where you want to serve, deep to the edges of the court. Miami getting the chances that they need. Olivia Babcock in the front row now for Pittsburgh. They're going to push her to the right side. If they can actually just at least touch a couple of those balls, would be cool. Great hit.
Big time kill for Bayless.
Bayless cross court there over the block. She chose a great angle there.
And Bayless will step aside. And Izzy Maston back into serve for the second time in the first set.
A DS to serve for the outside, which happens a lot now in the NCAA. They want to have better defense in the back row. Great play there. And that free ball using the middles. Something we haven't seen in any of both teams. Serving has been so great that they haven't been able to actually put their middles into system as much as they would have wanted.
This is high quality volleyball here in the first set.
It is.
Again, it's Maston to serve.
Issues there also for Heredia.
What a weapon she is.
Not a great pass, but she's assisting herself there.
And Flormarie Heredia Colon with their 5th kill of the first set.
A lot of subs for the Kings. Vergara just playing in the back row, and then in the front row, AC Maston.
Miami probably has the height advantage on the floor right now. Nicely done.
I want to make a correction. I was saying the wrong name of number 7. Number 7 for the Kings is Mariam Mushkudiani. She's the one that's playing opposite. Out of Tbilisi, Georgia. That's her right there, freshman.
Miami back out in front, leading by 1 here in the first set. What a wicked serve, oh baby. That's the southpaw, Ariana Rodriguez, and the redshirt sophomore out of New York City.
Second timeout. Dan Fisher doesn't like what he sees, wants to take that rhythm out of Ariana Rodriguez.
A bit later in the first set, Miami leading by 2.
Almost an ace there.
Back and forth we go. For Heredia Colon.
Big swing.
Oh, a nice save in the back row. Oh, and Pittsburgh found a way to turn that into a point.
They fought hard for that point. It could have been an ace. It was very close to being an ace, and then they fought it out there. Both teams scrambling for the ball on defense. They got the last hit there down the line. Good hit.
It was Dalkmaar Maurits out of the Netherlands. 19-18, Miami leading by 1.
Out of bounds off the block there for Heredia. You need to admire Flormarie Colon. She's a hitter. She's a hitter, and she's going to be a superstar whenever she plays international ball. You can only be born with that arm.
This is exactly what the doctor ordered for Miami. If you're going to take on an undefeated program in the conference like Pittsburgh, with so much rich tradition and history, you've got to find a way to win the first set.
For sure. And they are on their way there with some great serving and some great play. Let's see if they can keep it up. This team believes. After 14-1, it makes it easier for them to believe. Like, they have played 15 matches and they've been pretty much flawless.
From your conversations with Jose Canogandra, at what point do you think they started to believe we might have a good team here?
I actually spoke to both his assistant coaches at a senior night here because they have a player that's coming this way, and they said that the team was looking really good and that they were, very sharp and into this tonight's match, which was wonderful to them.
Pittsburgh back within one.
And by the way, Babcock going to the back row there with a huge hit, but thankfully she's in the back row now, which is where Miami wants to keep her.
She's got 5 total kills. Heredia Colon, the other superstar on the other end's got 7. Some miscommunication. That's an error for the Canes. It's 21-20.
I wish people knew when Olivia Babcock hits that ball, I don't think anyone in the ACC has seen the height from where she hits that ball.
What makes it so difficult to corral?
It's 6'6", and when she jumps really high. It's just a different angle. She hits down.
Wow. Chance here for Pittsburgh to tie it.
Oh, and a big mistake there by the setter. Trying to hit their middle on a scramble play.
It's an attacking error that opens the door once again for Miami here in the first set.
Miami got lucky there. You don't get to see those mistakes out of Pitt.
Both sides, 6 attacking errors.
Great hit from the middle.
That time it was Kelly who skied over the net for Pittsburgh. Here's another look.
She's a veteran. She knows what to hit and where to hit it, as you saw there, trying to evade that blocker.
Pittsburgh's out of timeouts. Miami's got 1 left.
3 points for Miami, 4 for Pittsburgh. Let's see who gets it.
Pizzell serving.
And touch.
Was there a touch? No. And
they
it's
challenge it?
22-22. I don't think Miami's going to challenge it. What a terrific match so far.
2 great passes, so at the end. Oh, very good scoring by the freshman there. Amina NJ. Vergara comes in to serve. Mushkudiani goes out. 2 points for the Canes, 3 for Pittsburgh.
Now, Lamina Njai certainly meeting the moment early in her first big test as a Hurricane.
Even though everybody knows where that ball is going, she's so good.
Doesn't matter.
Olivia Babcock with those 6'6", hitting out of position 1 in that red.
So 23-23. And Tatua'a out of Hawaii back to serve.
Very experienced player.
Miami looking to retake the lead. They will. Set point. Now this is where we were talking about Miami being the best serving team, and not only the conference, but in all of the NCAA. This is where it could prove to be a big factor.
It is a huge factor, as you can see, and it equals you to any team. It's going to be pretty noisy in here if they actually take a set from Pitts. Great hit from the middle there. Ryla Jones.
Now, there's no question Miami's the underdog in this match tonight, which makes the first set even more pivotal. One that saw them trail 11-6, fight back. They've had multiple point advantages at certain points here in the first set. All square at 24. Heredia Colon.
Everybody knew she was coming. Babcock knew it, and she waited for her. And that matchup is there the whole night.
2 stars collide above the net.
Coach Kenna's going to get a timeout.
He'll take his second and final timeout.
Coach somebody like Olivia Babcock. It's a lot of pressure, too. You have an awesome player that at any moment you can say, I want the ball some more. The things that when you're at home, you don't, we don't listen, but coaches do.
She's got 6 kills, 2 blocks in the first set. Last block, the biggest one yet. Set point for Pittsburgh. They'll serve. For Heredia Colon, again, it's blocked. Will they set her up another time? Yes, they will. There you go. First set belongs to the Pittsburgh Panthers.
She tried everything. She tried everything, to be honest.
This is one of those weekends where you've got some terrific competition coming in. You'd love to split it.
for sure, at least. Hey, plenty of game to be played here. I mean,
Absolutely.
always turning around.
Quite the serve to start the second set, but quite the kill for Heredia Colon.
And she needs to hit that ball cross court. I'd rather get blocked by the middle. Like, yeah, it's all right. If I'm going to get blocked, I'm going to get blocked by Ryla Jones. I'm just not going to hit into Olivia Babcock's hand anymore.
Got to find a way to keep Heredia Colon away from Babcock. And there's a service error.
Nice drive from her.
What was she looking to do there?
Pretty much trying to ace, and she's been serving really well. I keep saying that middles have a tough time serving because clubs don't teach them how to serve, do the libero serving, which is something that only happens in the States. I think there's a touch there? No?
No touch. Very
She
close.
almost touched it, number 5, but yeah, she took her hands off. Olivia Durst. And now for Miami's first jumper. Lefty out of position 5, Ariana Rodriguez.
Wow.
It's just the angle. You don't see that angle unless you have a lefty in your gym. That jumps. And it's out of bounds. Still a good hit. I would love to avoid also Olivia Babcock, which I'm pretty sure she's trying to. Shane pass by Durst there.
Yeah, Miami will keep it alive. That one's going out.
Of bounds. Too many enforced errors for Miami. Already 3 of them, and Pittsburgh had taken advantage of all 3 of them.
That's out. Boy, Miami might need an early timeout. This one's getting away from them early here in the second set. Pittsburgh looks very sharp to start set number 2. And Miami would like to challenge this.
Going to challenge Werther. So it's number 2, whether it was in or out. And I think Cano's taken this pretty much as a timeout. Yes. In or out. Just number 2 when the referees signal the number 2 with their hands. Number 1 is a touch. Number 2 is in or out. Number 3 is net violation. 4 is attack fault, and 5 is service fault.
That's out.
Whoa, pretty close.
Ooh, wait a minute. You have to stop it right at the point of impact.
That ball is good,
that might
my
be
friend.
in.
That might be in.
They need to stop it right at the point of impact. But right, back it up
I feel
a
it's
little.
good. I feel it's right there. It's touched. Oh my God, yes. Flat right there on the line.
Yep.
That ball is in.
Yes, it is.
You know, I'm a volleyball junkie and I watch every single match that's on. I've seen referees actually miss video replays. So I hope this is not the case. That's as in as I've seen.
And here's the verdict.
Yes. And Fisher is saying, what? And I'm like, no, it wasn't. It was in. I mean, there's not too much to talk about the video. It is what it is. And well, we saw it. It wasn't. Coach will see it after.
Maybe they were simply discussing their
It's
dinner
just that
plans later.
from the angle that he's at when you see it.
So from 4-2 back to 3-3. That's
That one
out.
was out. Some people also think like, why do I see so many serves out? You live by the sword, you die by the sword. You need to serve tough. The teams are already great at passing. If they're in system, it's very tough to stop them. So that risk is there to be taken. Good tip.
Wow, what a block. I mean, that is just incredible stuff by Kelly.
He just moved those hands, looking for the angle. She knew what she was doing. Watch how beautiful. She saw this play from the pipe coming, and she threw the hands all the way to position 5, taking away the angle.
That's where Pittsburgh gets you, and where it becomes so incredibly frustrating for Miami, doing everything necessary and correct.
And that's why they're number 5 or 4 in the nation.
Oh, she's at it again. Can't stop Bree Kelly right now.
They have that extra. That's a huge block.
Look at the reaction.
I mean, hitting from here, from where I'm at, it's really easy. We're not going to get blocked from here. But I think also you have a choice. And I would rather hit against the setter than the middle.
Well, Miami having a very difficult time keeping those Babcock serves on their side of the floor.
Amina India has never seen a hit like she just saw, or a serve like she just saw as a freshman. Never. Now Pittsburgh imposing that physicality. That's why they're number 4 in the nation. They have players everywhere. They have hitters and hands everywhere.
It's a 4-point run for Pittsburgh. And a timeout is called by Jose Keno Gondara. We'll step aside. We're in set number.
A lot of people there, great coaching. Even stands to hit at the girls. This program wants to win a national championship.
Now, Panthers played in front of 2 sold-out crowds last weekend against Clemson and Georgia Tech. Their first sellouts at home this season. Now they've got an 8-3 advantage here in set number 2.
Dagmar Moritz swinging away there. They're so good out of system, as you can see there. Now they're in all 8 cylinders. They're looking really good. Coach Kano trying to get us up. Jasmine Vergara will probably come in to pass. Off the hands. And Vergara to serve for the young opposite. Whenever Miami's out of system, it's a big trouble because that big block is waiting for you, and they know who's hitting. It's really hard to hit around them, as you just saw there. It's a total different set. Everybody seems to be in sync. Miami a bit down. Their body language not great.
Well, Canes on a world of trouble here in set number 2. It gets even worse.
And you are in trouble when the smaller player in the court, which is not really that small, she's a 6-footer. Brooke Mosher, the setter who they move to that position, blocks your middle.
Oh,
it's a great hit there. Coach Fisher doing things that, it's a throwback coach. I mean, moving your setter to block on the outside position, it's things that you used to see back in the day that still work.
really?
And yeah, I'm actually impressed every time I see him. He comes up with things that I seldomly see. Just remember that when the setter is there, she gets the ball. She's not able to set the outside, so you lose an outside. But then since you have Olivia Babcock in the back row, so they have options, you know, and that's why they can change strategy. But interesting.
Here's Mosher to serve.
Overpass.
Well, Miami temporarily wins the battle at the net.
Ariana Rodriguez is one that stopped that ball in the net there. She's so gutsy in the net. A great hit to the corner of position 1. That would have been a point anywhere.
And Blair Bayless gets the last laugh for Pittsburgh. So So 15-6. Much different story here in set number 2.
Swinging hard. See if they had a touch. They did call a touch. Daria has been improving a lot on her serve. See if I don't jinx her. And number 19, like I said, that's everybody's watching this match. Everyone in the ACC is watching that match, and same way that Flormarie Heredia gets served a lot, I think that she's gonna have to find out a way, or is gonna have to find a way to put somebody there that can pass. And it just takes a little bit of time for these players that are super tall to get used to some of the serves.
A couple of points here for the Canes as they try to claw their way back into set number 2.
And that's how they came back in the first one too. Pretty much serving to Dagmar Moritz. 6'2" outside freshman out of Rotterdam, Netherlands. He knows the talent. Coach knows the talent that she has in that huge 6'2" outside, but she needs to work. Flora now being a little bit intimidated by that block. Once you get blocked a ton, now she's hesitating to try to get there, that short angle there. Love what happened there. Leandro Bisotto, the assistant coach for UM, was an international superstar. She was asking for instructions like, no, you hit deep, really hard to the edges of the court. That's what he wants you to do. Because he was asking about what kind of shot. He's like, the only shot that he can actually do right now. Great set by Babcock. Huge block.
Little life being injected into the Canes here.
Ariana probably not happy with the way the team is playing and say, see, I can pump them up. He's a really good blocker too, another 6-footer.
And the Canes not willing to go quietly.
I think she's the future setter for the national team from the Dominican Republic. She's gotten all the way to number 6 in the world. Babcock there, pulling off that block, hitting really high. It's so hard to actually catch her.
You know, it's amazing, Alan, when they need a point, when they desperately need one to stop any type of run, they just know who to go to, and you just trust her to pick up a point and stop the bleeding.
1-800 Babcock.
Yeah,
she's
exactly.
There. Floor trying to do damage there too. What good digging.
Ariana
Rodriguez is actually mad over something. Let's see what she wants to say. She's arguing over a carry. I don't recall what she's actually asking for.
(18-10) Pittsburgh, set number 2.
The issues there, they're out of system again. Did they touch it? Yes, they did. So Babcock, it's incredible how she impacts the game from the back row. When she's in position 1, she hits out of pipe, and then when she's in the front row, not only she's incredible at hitting, and she gets to block really high on that net. Sensational player. She's only a junior.
What a block.
Scouting report is all over Flormarie Heredia there. That's a great hit, but they're moving the hands to where she likes to hit, which is pretty much taking away position 5. You're going to see how the middles actually show. And that's consistent. That's the 3rd time that we've seen it. So scouting report working.
With Brie Kelly and Dagmar Moritz.
That's a big block right there.
Just a wall up front.
And everything's a wall when you're set as a 6-footer too. And she jumps really well, as you just saw. Ready for that overpass, the 2 steps, and yeah.
Well, Pittsburgh firmly in control of this match here tonight. 20-11 at number 2. And And too many service and attacking errors by Miami here in the second set as well.
I think women's volleyball is the most emotional game that I've ever seen in my life. And I'm saying this, it goes from 12U all the way here. It's a very emotional game to coach.
Well, they get Olivia Babcock, at least for the moment, off the service line after that service error coming out of the Miami timeout. We'll see if the Canes can draw up down 8.
Going back, I don't know, pretty much people must be tired of listening to Olivia Babcock, but she's that good that we have to talk about her. It's interesting to know, yeah, there was a net violation there by Wilson. We have a new professional league. And actually 2 professional leagues, which is Major League Volleyball and Love, which is League 1. Who knows if these teams can actually start to take players early. I think Olivia Babcock might be somebody that might go, hey, listen, we have a ton of money for you here. So we might see it. It's not only the NBA that's taking players away from finishing. I think volleyball is on their way there with Love. So at the end, it's interesting to see if she's making obviously great money with the NIL too. And she needs to stay, but I think that is coming later on. Pretty sure Nebraska must have a couple of players in that bubble too.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh. No, and there by Bree Kelly.
Yeah, that's one that she would love to have again. Everybody like stop playing for a while. That's a dumb mistake on a great team like this.
And Jasmine Vergara, the graduate and transfer from Tennessee State, is going to serve it away for Miami.
And actually they sub her out.
They're going to sub her out. And they will do so.
Kate Licic out of Split, Croatia.
And the transfer from Utah State. So Leach will serve.
Good pass.
Oh, Babcock, she just hangs in the air.
I was about to say, she stays like 2 extra seconds that nobody
it's
else
amazing.
has.
She gets up there, she surveys, and just puts one away.
That's what's great. I mean, when you talk about the international game, we see her, obviously she's huge at 6'6", but when you see the international game and you start to see that there's a whole bunch of 6'9" players and they play with ease. What is amazing about her is how she moves so gracefully. For a 6'6", she has awesome moves. The best 2 players in the world are 6'9" right now, and they play her position.
It's another block by Pittsburgh. They blocked everything.
There's a net violation there, and then the international game has put a lot of impact on the opposite position, which is what Olivia Babcock plays, and Magda Stesiak, 6'9", Egonu, 6'7", the best players in the world out of Italy, and these places are all huge. Boskovic also like 6'7".
The service error by Miami.
The more I see the women's game, the more it's looking like the men's game, so expect a lot of more jump serves. We've been here for a couple of years, and you've seen how much jump serves we're getting. It used to be a lot of floaters. The game is changing. It's changing for good.
Another jump serve coming here.
There you go.
Could end the match. And that is out.
Talia has been really unlucky today. She was also put for them on a shank pass to be out of system, and Pittsburgh scoring, so she does everything.
So away we go here in set number 3, and a kill for Babcock and the Panthers.
Why not? Center set, she's right here.
It's kind of like setting the tone, isn't it?
Yes. And the scouting continues. Obviously, they find a way to put her right in front of Flormarie Heredia to make it hard. So it's a chess match between Keno and Coach Fisher.
And there she goes. She's got the first 2 points.
You don't want to overpass to a 6'6" right side. She makes it really easy. Also for the Canes, Neilani Feliciano has been doing great with this 14-1 start. But also injured is Gaby Arroyo that hasn't been able to play so far. Into the net. That's what happens. It's a high-risk serve, but as you know, high risk, high rewards.
Mosher with the service error for Pittsburgh, and now Dahlia Wilson back to serve for the Hurricanes.
block there by Wiley. Then the second one.
And Bayless takes care of that, cleans it up on the back end.
That second middle position, it's still up for grabs for Miami. Sometimes it's Logan Wiley. Sometimes there are other players that are coming from the bench. Coach Keno hasn't been able to figure out which one is going to be his starting second middle. That's a great serve right in the gap between position 6 and 5. The DS waited too much. Flormarie Heredia made like a little move, and that was all she needed for them to both flinch and go for the ace. Conflict zones, gaps, that's where you want to serve. Changing it around now to 1. Great touch there. And if I had Olivia Babcock in front of me, and you know what it says Hurricanes, I will hit all the way there. That's what I want to do. I don't want to touch. If you go down, you're going to eat it. So you need to find a way to tool off those hands, which I'm pretty sure she knows also that people are going to try to do that.
That's a terrific serve. Oh my goodness. That is quite the kill.
Down the line, yes.
Dagmar Maurits.
She's a trooper, she'll be fine.
Right into the face of Rodriguez to add a little insult to injury.
She's a tough one. Pretty sure she would like to get that ball back and say, "Now I want to hit one of the players now to make it even." By the way, actually touch her hands.
Yeah.
In the international culture of volleyball, when you hit a person,
you apologize.
Immediately you apologize. Is something that I say through the airways because I don't think it's something that's been catching up in the States, and it's courtesy. It's one of those things that you actually want to do. Great ball, and it's inside. Great players always apologize. It's not part. It's like in tennis. It's not part of the game. And I've seen plenty of teams celebrate somebody get hit, and it just gets me really mad.
14 kills now for Flormarie Heredia Colon, who serves it away for Miami. And that's an attacking error right into the net by Maurits.
Probably went for too much on that play. Ball wasn't good enough for such a great swing, but you go for it. It is what it is. Great
really
tennis move. That was a nice forehand.
Yes, it was. Boy, Miami turns it into a point, though. That's the kind of a momentum swing that you need if you're really going to try to hang around here tonight.
Always a good defense will get them pumped. Coach Keno trying everything. Sonja Danilovic, also another freshman, 6'2" from Serbia, from Belgrade, Serbia. Playing us outside now as the serve goes out.
I think Miami might challenge this.
Why not?
All 6 players on the floor said that's in. And let's see if Coach Gondra is going to challenge it. I guess the answer is no.
He's had 2 that he could have, and for some reason he hasn't. I guess the score ain't worth it, you know, but it's right there. That's actually, he got really lucky, and Babcock puts it into the net. I think it's probably the first time she misses a serve, right?
Second. But the first came late in the second set.
It's true.
And that was a little bit non-negotiable at that point.
Great pass by the DS.
Oh, what a block.
And double touch there, but good cover also by Pitt on a great block. Vergara's a great blocker, by the way. And she's a great blocker, which I have to give her credit on both positions because she has played both outside and right side for the Kings.
So 7-6 Miami. They've got their first lead since the first set. Pittsburgh led wire to wire in set number 2. Heck of a job here by the Panthers to keep this alive.
Vergara slipping it in there. So we have a match again. We had it on the first set, and now we have it on the third. Good job by Ariana. She saw the middle moving towards the outside, and she left it 1 versus 1.
A 2-point advantage for the Canes. Wow. Oh my.
And that's a second emotional point, which is what I call them for the Canes. Let's see if that gets them going. Coach Dan Fisher doesn't like it, and he knows that after this, usually a couple of more points come, so he holds the bleeding there with the timeout.
So the Miami Hurricanes saying, don't let us hang around. They've injected a little bit of energy into the building. They've got Miami going head-to-head. All Pittsburgh here tonight, but the Canes have a little life here in set number 3.
And net violation by number 11. She's saying she didn't touch it. Usually, sometimes players don't feel the net. Let's see. It's pretty easy. Like, if you want to challenge it or not.
No touch.
I didn't see a touch.
Man, and Miami is being very conservative, not challenging anything.
I didn't see a touch there. Could have been a carry there.
Had a couple of opportunities. Miami could have challenged a couple of calls, maybe had a few points
This is
go
the
their
third
way.
time, yeah. But this one was interesting because it looked like actually there wasn't any touches. Good tip. Very good tip too. Also, there have been some great blocks from the Canes, and the covering of Pittsburgh have gotten some balls out that pretty much are a point anywhere. So their covering game, which is the last thing you do on serve receive, is awesome. Watch how they cover those hitters. Now they did him, by the way, but then there comes the block.
Starting to get a little bit more interesting. Miami leading by 4 here in set number 3.
Yeah, proving that Babcock is human, and yeah, she has blood in her veins. And that's the one thing you don't want to do.
Give it right back.
Yes, when you're rolling, you know, when you're on a streak. Regardless, a very good at players, an experienced player that brings a lot of experience to this team.
A really good serve.
Good hit.
Well, she's been really successful tonight when they've had her fly in from that back row.
She's way better from there because it's super tough to get her, even though she's gotten blocked a couple of times trying to hit in that direction. But as a hitter, it's harder for the blockers to get you from that. You have so much distance that you get to choose and move it around. So she is more effective from the pipe position versus Pittsburgh, for sure. Good block by Dalia Wilson on the overpass, contesting over the setter, who jumps really well too, same as Ariana Rodriguez. Both setters are super athletic.
(13-8). Miami leads here in set number 3.
Good cover. That's a cover.
Well, this is exactly what Miami needed to, because after they weren't able to take set number 1, the wind got taken out of their sails, and they got run right through in set number 2. But they've got a little emotional swing here in set number 3, almost once again proving to themselves that they can play with Pittsburgh.
I was about to say how mental this game can be. Obviously, you can, but there are moments in which I think they believe they can, and there are moments in which they believe they cannot, and that's the magic of what we do as coaches, is to make them believe. I think they have the talent.
And you could understand why the thought after set number 1 is, we just did everything right. We just did everything right, and we can't beat them. And then you've got the emotional swing at set number 2 where they just boat race you. But they've started to have a few things go their way here in the 3rd set, playing much better with emotion, with some passion.
Plus, so much information nowadays, you know, like you know who you're playing and the stats, and then we're playing the number 4 team. That all that hype doesn't really actually help your team.
Babcock, in or out? That one's in.
The ball was in, yeah, from 2 to 2, very sharp angle, which is something you can do when you're 6'6", I guess, because I wouldn't know.
Wow.
Looks really easy for her.
she has found a way. Even if you go back to the first set, it was Olivia Babcock who single-handedly kept Pittsburgh hanging around once Miami started to get away, run away with it a little bit. Had that 3-4 point advantage.
Good passing.
Oh, what a mistake there. That was 14 to 11.
I think it was a great idea. She just couldn't handle it. But yeah, it's a great idea, and execution wasn't great.
She threw that one right into the net.
Yep. In the same lineup, you're going to see Babcock getting in front of Flormarie Heredia on a great pass. And sometimes tipping works better. As you saw Middle getting there late, tipped it there, and the middle was totally out of balance. Watch the middle, super late, because everybody's expecting for Flormarie to hit. That's one thing that I keep telling all my players, like, if there's somebody that they know they're going to set, you pretty much have a one-on-one situation. You need to put it out. And it's a great situation to be playing to a great player, because that happens. All the attention is drawn to them. Therefore, I can do some damage.
There's service error by Miami. 15 to 12.
I wouldn't say it's the errors. I would say it's the kind of errors. Like, there are errors and there are errors.
The 9th service error committed by Miami tonight.
You just don't want to make elementary errors.
You know, the big advantage that Pittsburgh has had is their ability to block. That's their 10th of the night right there, and they're back to within 2.
Yes, and they have made a comeback pretty much blocking, which is the hardest way to make a comeback.
Miami with 19 attacking errors tonight as well. The Pittsburgh's 12. That's a point for the Canes.
Tipping has been awesome. The player went under the net there. Still, that was landing.
And Coach Fisher not happy about it. Needing an
The player did go
explanation.
in. The player did go into the other side. It's just that probably they don't call it, you know. Dan's not happy about that call.
No. Dan would like a few more minutes to have a conversation with the head officials.
They're going to challenge that one.
Yeah.
He's looking for the players. Players are saying he's going to challenge. But what he got, as I'm checking him and the player, he looked at the player, and the player's like, kind of look. I would have never gone for that challenge and see he gets lucky. But the players were like, I go for it when the players go.
On the court, it's pointing,
and then we'll see. I think it was close enough too. So.
It was 2.
The one that Flormarie Heredia hit earlier, that everybody thought it was out and it was good. So you never know. Let's see, that's a great angle, by the way.
Keep an eye on the right side of your screen here. Oh.
It looks out from here because I'm watching the line and I see how it looks out. That's not a great angle. You're going to see it inside from this angle.
I'm not sure that first angle was good enough.
No, because there's a player in there. That one is not going to work. From that one, there's no way he's going to make a decision. The south end line, which is the one we see there. This might take a little bit of time.
This will be a good angle right here, as long
This
as
is
there's no
probably
bodies
the best
in the way.
one. This is probably the best one they're going to have.
Depends on if there's any bodies in the way.
Put your eyes on where the coaches are.
That's
The ball is out.
Yes, it is.
The ball is out.
Yes, it
Very
is.
close, but out.
Yep. Yep. I agree with you. It's a great look at it. It's the best look they've got. Ooh.
Maybe if you get one of those replays at the Olympics, like a little hairline might be, but
Boy, is that
it's
that
a tough
ball,
one. It's a tough one for the
tape?
refs too, to be honest. It's
Did
very tough.
Did this actually touch the white, Alan?
We really can't say from this, and I want to make sure that I stay what I am. I'm a journalist. I'm not going to go crazy here. It looks out to me, but
Boy, when they paused it, when that ball hit the line, it's really close.
I mean, it hit the outside of the court. I'm not sure if there's a tiny bit of line that it could have touched. So it's a tough one for him to see.
I'm not sure.
Very tough one for him.
I'm not sure they can overturn it, but it's really close. I think whatever the call was on the court's what's going to have to stand here. Let's see.
After review,
So they're going
the
to change
play
it.
stands. Pittsburgh will lose the challenge. UM will get the point.
So he went with that little tough. I'm not sure why we're having another conversation.
I think I saw Dan Fisher ask, do I get my challenge back? And I'm not sure why he would be retaining a challenge.
So actually, the ball did go to Miami because they're serving. That's not what he said.
I think he said the play stands, but they originally called it out.
Yes, that's why I'm confused.
So then Miami would serve.
Yes. So it was just lost in translation there. Yeah, but now it's out. Should have been the play's overturned. They'll call it overturned. That's not. He said it stands.
But the original call was out, though, correct?
Yes, yes,
So it's still
you are correct.
Oh, what a block. But it's out.
Off the hands.
And Coach Jose Kenogandra not happy about something. Now he'd like a word with the official.
Not sure what's going on there. Keno's telling him to watch. Might get a card. Yellow card. It's a warning. And the boo from the crowd.
Ooh.
Great hit there. One thing you don't want to have is this team out of concentration after being, they're up by 3 right now. They just need to keep up their serve, receive, and siding out. I'm not sure what that conversation between the referee and Coach Keno was. Not sure what he was arguing about. There wasn't a specific play that I can pick. Great serve. Babcock little by little trying to put this team back, which is what good teams do. We're behind, but we're going to fight it out.
Here they come. Very similar to what we saw in the first set.
And targeting the freshman.
Well, the one thing we've seen from Pittsburgh as well, you open the door a little bit and they're going to bust it right down. But that'll help Miami's case right there. 19-16.
Missing that serve. It's great news for Miami. Great hit there. Babcock hitting out of the pipe position. She hits from everywhere. Flying out of that position within 2 Pittsburgh. Trying to make a run. Try to go for the sweep. Miami trying to win their first set.
And a pair of substitutions here for Pittsburgh.
Miami got a great chance in the first set. That set was 26-24. They were first to 24. Second set was a blown out, and this one they're fighting it hard.
And Pizzell, young lady out of Monaco, serving. There's a point for the Panthers. 19-18.
Here comes the block. And this is what the Ava Carney situation looks like. Not having a right side. Then you have Vergara, who's a natural outside, trying to play that position. She has done great, but she doesn't feel comfortable there.
Well, they tie it right here. You might see Miami take its first time out of the third set.
Good pass from Floor. And a great hit.
When you need it the most.
She got lucky because, like I said, there's a moment right now that since we're missing other key hitters, the block is camping out on her. She's so good that she's still putting it out with having 4 hands there all the time. More credit to Flormarie Heredia. Touch. And as you see many of these hits from Pittsburgh, They truly hit deep to the edges of the court. They look like they're going out, but they're going in. Which is what you're supposed to do in volleyball. Hitting down is the dumbest thing you can do unless you have no blockers.
So the Panthers back to within a point. Miami trying to hang on for dear life and force a fourth set. But we're tied. Miami might need to take its first time out, and they will.
And they will.
So the Canes will take a timeout. Pittsburgh rallying here in set number 3. We are tied at 20.
Two-hitter, it's a very tough one. It's an uphill battle.
All right, tied at 20, coming out of the timeout.
Great block, Nadia Wilson.
Boy, they needed that in the worst of ways to stop the bleeding.
That's a great way. Blair Bayless there just swung away like if there wasn't a block, and the block was there. This is D1. You just can't swing away on a play that the block knows where the ball is going. You're going to get stuffed. Bad pass. Miami needs to take care of this ball. Doesn't get any better than a free ball. And this might be the set. 2-point lead. Flores front row with the setter. Just make her hit line. Just don't hit cross. You have a better shot there.
Well, Miami by 2. Another
Nice
free
touch
ball. Another chance. Another chance.
A lot of credit to Ariana touching the ball there and setting a great set. As we get a timeout on Pittsburgh, 23-20.
Canes trying to force a fourth set here tonight. They lead by 3. We'll step aside and we'll be right back. Live and die by their ace, and their ace is Flormarie Heredia Colon.
It's awful news for the rest of the team because they all need to contribute. Some of the reason why we're here is Ariana has done her job, and Dalia with some key blocks. She needs help.
Miami 2 points away from forcing a fourth set.
That would have been huge.
Pittsburgh back to within a pair of points. They're not going to go easily.
They would have blocked Babcock to go 24 up. This place would have gone crazy. By the way, they almost did.
And Brooke Mosher will serve for Pittsburgh.
And that was a key rotation for Miami because Babcock was still in the back row. Now she's in the front row with Heredia Colon.
Miami can't afford any errors right here, and that's a heck of a save to get it started.
And that's a power ding there.
I mean, she dunked that thing home.
Just to let you know the rule, if the hand is totally extended and you're not bending it, you can totally do it. If you bend it, then it's a throw. But she did it really gracefully there. That's part of her international experience, which is something that you see at those high levels.
I mean, that was a clean flush. And it's set point for the Hurricanes.
And a serving sub there, coming in, Kate Ditchich.
Kate Leach is going to serve.
Pretty sure that whole name is Katerina.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, her service good. Set point.
Great ball to block.
Kept alive. Can we go to a fourth set? Oh, what a block.
Swing away. That's what she's supposed to do. Swing away. I would have swung away at that one, too.
What a block by Pittsburgh to keep it alive. No touch. Or are they going to say there was a touch? Miami might challenge
it's all right.
this.
It's all right. Just challenge it, and that's that.
There's still no challenge.
Yeah, but you have a choice, which is to challenge.
And
you
they will challenge
and that's
now.
There is. I don't think there should be an issue of fighting with the refs anymore. You just ask for the challenge. That's it. Narrative stuff's there. That's a choice that you have in the NCAA that you don't have in club and you don't have anywhere else.
The ruling on the court is point Pittsburgh. UM is challenging on that.
Challenge takes care of a lot of things. First of all, you want to get it right, but I think it eases up the job of the referees because, listen, if you're in trouble, just challenge. That's the one thing in which you get the cards and you get thrown out, which I have a share of those, is when you don't have this choice. But if you have a choice of a challenge, leave it there.
It doesn't look initially like there's any touch here. We'll have to get a couple of different looks.
By the way, they're pretty close to us. So referee was saying that it was the middle with the inside hand. I don't think there was a touch, but that's why we're looking at it.
Now, the call is the middle with a touch.
Looking for Logan Wiley. Logan touched the ball.
There needs to be indisputable evidence to overturn that call. So if they don't see anything that could overturn it, the call is going to stand.
Yes, and that's first set for Miami. There's not a touch there at the net. There's a net. There is a net, though.
On Miami.
On Miami. So I think he might be able to he can call that net. Let's see what he does.
After review, call is confirmed. Point Pittsburgh. UM will lose their challenge.
Confirmed for a touch.
It's all right. Miami still has 3 more chances to get a side out. But there wasn't a touch. What I saw there, it's a net. Like, I'm not really clear about this play, and I want to make sure I do know what's going on.
Well, the review didn't take long, so they obviously saw something fairly quickly that indicated
But I saw a
the
net.
touch.
I saw a net, so I guess they can call net even though you challenge a touch.
Well, this place is loud. Jim is trying to usher the Canes to a 4th set, and they will.
The crowd has gone crazy here at the Knight Center.
Through 2 weekends until tonight.
I'm saying it's great news because after this game, whatever happens, playing against SMU, knowing that, yeah, I'm there with this team, gives him an extra boost of confidence. Nice dig. Went to the other side. Plenty of people watching this game, by the way. My cell phone is going crazy with people writing messages. I'm very glad that everybody's enjoying a great match between 2 great ranked teams in the NCAA, and knowing that Miami's part of this is really cool.
What a serve. Clipped the rafters.
Oh, what a defense, and couldn't hold it.
Boy, Miami stole the 3rd set. You'd love to see him win them 4th just to send this thing to 5.
Emery Dupes, transfer from Florida State as a libero. She plays at home, at her ex-home, tomorrow, on Sunday, I should say. That's a great hit by Babcock out of the right side, moving in, hitting it down the line in between position 6 and 5. Nobody there. There might be a day in which Flormarie Heredia might be on one side for the Dominican Republic and Olivia Babcock on the other side for the United States of America.
Ooh, what a block.
That was a great idea. The only bad thing is that the player from Pittsburgh knew, so Dagmar Moritz was there waiting. She saw the load and she jumped. Usually that works for Ariana.
Ooh, the 6'2" freshman out of the Netherlands got way up there to block Miami. 3-1 early. Pittsburgh with an advantage. Well, she did it again. Second time in as many sets.
It's doing great, and I will keep on doing it until they change something on me, and then I'll go back to hitting. I wish Flor had a little bit more line, which I think that when she goes to play international ball, she's going to have to develop that line game.
Senior in her final year had Miami.
Great block. Riley and Heredia Colon. Lefty to serve now. That awkward angle. Let's see if she can hurt. So receive line there from Pitt. Missed the serve there. And that's a big serve for the Kings because they have 2 jumpers back to back. Like I said, high risk serves. And they need to still get them in there. Touch. Yes. From Babcock. When she turned, she actually said she didn't touch it, and I thought there wasn't a touch, but there was a touch. Every time Miami has tried to tool or put a ball in a different place, looking for actually positioning of the ball, they have been really awesome.
Nice dig. And a point.
So I was saying that when Ariana misses the first serve, then Flormarie Heredia needs to take a little bit of steam off of hers, because you don't want to have 2 back-to-back serves. She did right now, and they scored. Like, she needs to figure out what happened on that serve before, and it does condition her serve, but that's life. I like this pace a lot. That should have been a double, but they're not calling doubles anymore in the NCAA, in case you're wondering. And she slips it in.
Wow. Just an endless amount of endurance, by the way, to do what she does for 2.5 hours.
Besides Flormarie Heredia, I don't think anyone's spectacular on Miami's side, but they're all doing what they have to do. You don't have to be spectacular, you just have to be good. Now she cranks it up.
Just hold on to your end of the rope.
Trying to tool, good defense there.
There she
Ariana.
comes.
Touch. And a touch. Yes. Players telling coach, yes, we did touch.
Yep.
A little challenge for Pittsburgh here in Miami.
Yeah, I'll tell you, an incredible amount of support, too, from this Miami community to support the Miami Hurricanes tonight.
It's a great serve and a great pass, too.
I've got to imagine one of the best crowds that they've ever had in this program's history. They get a point here, the lid's going to come off this place.
Nice placing again. Let's see. Oh, get it alive. Could have been a carry there.
Look out.
And it was in.
They are going bananas.
Referees did miss a carry there, but they kept it going. And a very smart timeout by Dan Fisher.
Boy, this is getting really interesting here in Coral Gables. The Miami Hurricanes have found a new life. They trail 2-1, but they look pretty good early here in set number 4.
Meet your new Dell PC with Intel inside. With all-day battery life to power through your to-dos, so you have extra free time and extra
taking Heredia Colon tonight, who's doing it all for Miami. Alan, you said everybody else at this juncture of this match tonight just needs to hold on to their end of the rope. Let her take care of the show. She's taking this thing over, and she's trying to lead the Canes to a 5th set.
Oh, she surely has, and like I said, she understands her role in this team. She's the leader of this team. So that's a free ball.
Yes, it is. And are they going to give it to her? No. Oh, it's still a point for the Canes.
Yes, she slipped it in.
Yes, she did. Didn't look like it initially, but she did. That was Danilovic.
Sonja Danilovic, freshman out of Belgrade, Serbia.
All right, Heredia Colon with another opportunity to serve. Miami leading by 5. That's just vicious.
She's on a roll.
And Babcock will try to straighten things out, and she will. There was a level of intensity there to that swing from Babcock, as if to say, enough's enough.
And she ain't happy. She turned at everyone and go, let's send me the ball right now.
Yeah. Again, very similar to what Miami's going to do. When Pittsburgh gets into trouble and they have an opportunity to get a point, they're going to feed her.
Miami's in a great situation right now, even though she's serving. She's a tough server.
Wow.
She's back row now for 3 rotations. You don't want to have her in the front row because she kills you hitting and she kills you blocking. So with a 5-point lead, having her in the back row, Miami should be able to capitalize. And, yeah, touch the antenna. Pittsburgh digging in their own hole here.
11-5 Miami, and another timeout called by Pittsburgh. That's their second and final timeout called in this fourth set.
Plenty of unforced errors by Pittsburgh. Uncharacteristic. Coach doesn't like it. I think I told you I've been watching their games, obviously, to prepare myself to come to this match. And yeah, they have these. And all power to the setter. She's so high on that net, but usually a middle should be able to hit around. Brooke Musher. Is that she looks small? Is that she's not small? She's that she has giants next to her.
It's a great serve.
Nice pancake.
Pittsburgh looking for a 2-point swing.
Setter again in the play in the net. Oh, she couldn't handle it there. Miami now a little bit in trouble offensively. They don't have too much of an offense with Wilson, Danilovic, and Bergara. So pretty much they have to rely right now to side out on either Wilson or Flormarie Heredia. And the block knows it. So let's see if they can keep this 4-point lead.
All right, Pittsburgh all of a sudden making it very difficult on Miami. That's a 3-point swing.
You can't have these mistakes against Pittsburgh. They're gonna take advantage. They need a good pass.
Oh, another point like that for Pittsburgh, Miami's gonna have to call a timeout. I guess that second and final timeout called by Dan Fisher came at the right time. Pittsburgh right back in the fourth set.
And that was a very good play for the Canes. That's a miracle they needed there. They were in trouble.
Back to a 4-point advantage for Miami.
So when you bring number 11, Sonja Danilovic, you bring a rookie to play. Somebody that doesn't have the power to hit the ball, so you're going to have to rely on other players to score. That was really high on the net, very high on the net for Blair Bayless. So now Miami's on the 5-1. They're kind of stuck with Ariana Rodriguez in the front row. They only have 2 hitters, and those hitters are not 2 great offensive players. Let's see what this comes out to. Wow, that's a great play for Dalia.
Yeah, it was.
If there's anything that Miami needs is for other people besides Flormarie Heredia to put in some points. There's to serve.
Now with a 4-point advantage, you're just within reason looking to play mistake-free. If you can swap points, Miami may very well be able to force a 5th set.
Great touch.
These are the points Miami needs now.
Good touch on defense there.
Yes, it was. Wow, what a save. What a chance. What a chance.
She wanted it back after that block she got earlier. She's a competitor. Ariana Rodriguez, the setter, lefty, turning and hitting. And she's a trooper, as you can see. She goes for everything. What a competitor.
Dan Fisher beside himself on that Pittsburgh sideline. He's talking to the clouds. He's talking to anybody that's willing to listen to him.
1-800 Babcock. There you go, Olivia Babcock. Putting it away there. Now she's in the front row. Let's see how much she can impact this game. They're down 4 when she gets to position 4. Let's see what impact she has when she's in the front row. Miami now with Flormarie Heredia in the front row too. That's a great hit, as you can see, going inside, trying to avoid Babcock. You don't want to hit that down the line with Olivia Babcock there, so testing the middle. That's
a sequence right there you could roll back on film over and over.
You have a choice when you're hitting, and you need to take care of your choices.
So 15-10.
Wow.
Nice. They haven't had one in a while.
I think this is the best match in the ACC. There's a lot of people watching this match. If we go into the 5th set, we got to check the ratings of this match. Everybody's watching this match right now.
An ace for Wilson. Miami 16, Pittsburgh 10. Pittsburgh led 2-0.
Another pass that's not great, out of system. And that's how you solve out of system. You give it to your 6'6" right side, hitting out of the outside. Olivia Babcock saving Pittsburgh again.
Oh,
how lucky.
Pittsburgh got a couple of points back.
They do. They got that scramble play there.
Here's Maston back to serve again. And now this big crowd here at the Knight Sports Complex, a capacity crowd, trying to encourage these Hurricanes.
Oh, and that's what Miami needed right there. Another
Second time
emotional
in this
point.
set.
Yes.
Second time in this set when they needed an error by Pittsburgh, they've gotten it at the right time.
Another emotional point, one of those that lifts Miami, gets them out of trouble really early with Flormarie Heredia in the front row. Let's see if they go to Babcock. That was out, and they needed that one in too.
You can see the look of disgust on the face of Rodriguez. And she knows she made a mistake there.
It's a packed night center today. I can't believe this is so packed. Only Louisville and Pittsburgh has gotten this done here. Good pass.
Oh
my God, it's a tattoo right there by Flormarie Heredia. What a great hit. All credit to Libero. She stood there, but it was just so powerful she couldn't handle it. As we watch her hit line from the right side.
You got no chance.
I think that's going to be her position later on. I don't think Flormarie is such a great passer that she's going to be an outside, but as a right side, she has a great future.
She is 1 kill away from setting a new program record. There's been some great ones that have come through Miami.
Great angle from Olivia Babcock from 2-2. Flormarie Heredia being a senior, I'm pretty sure that professional league is looking at her for that draft. Pretty sure the teams that love are drooling over her. Who wouldn't want to have such a great player?
Yep.
Babcock one more year unless she decides to do something crazy and leave and play the professional league. No touch.
No touch.
And now is where things get tough now. We need another voice to put the ball away, and Flormarie Heredia's in the back row. So somebody else needs to show up. Coach Kendall doesn't like what he sees, so he's getting a timeout.
Now let's take the timeout at the right time. Miami leading by 3 here in set number 4 in the later stages. We'll go to a break. We'll be right back.
If they can keep up and try to make a run versus Miami, who's trying to force this game into the 5th set. Very important serve. Great pass.
Now Pittsburgh blocking everything back to within a pair.
And here comes the issue now for Miami. Who's going to put the ball away? They don't really have a great offensive player in the front row. Dalia Wilson's out. Flormarie Heredia's in the back row, so they need to get out of this rotation really fast.
Miami wants to win. They got to get a Babcock off the service line. Uh-oh. Here they come.
I would have given it to her. Nice pancake there and another score, and we have a match, 18-17. I'm so happy of watching this place packed. I'm also so happy to see how much volleyball has grown. It's the #1 sport for girls in the nation. I've waited so much for this.
Well, it's amazing, too, to see the community start to rally around the program here in Miami. Obviously, they sell out the building in Pittsburgh. They love their volleyball up there and what Dan Fisher has built.
It's taken us some time to fill this place up, but it's filling up consistently.
Oh, another block by Pittsburgh. Now a chance to tie it.
Oh, that's a great break. Let's see if they get it.
Miami in desperate need of a point.
And that's out. Touch the. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Touch the ceiling. And they might want to check it.
How about the emotion, too, by Logan Wiley to spike the ball?
Coach Fisher might want to take a shot at it, but we saw it. I don't think Ariana should have grabbed the ball, because they can make a mistake, and they do make mistakes. They're human. Big break for Miami. Every break that they get until Flormarie Heredia in the front row, it's a big break.
So Miami stops the bleeding temporarily. Well, that one might have been going out, that serve. Babcock dug out. Far side, that's a point.
That's a great play.
That's
right
Vergara
there.
on the far side for the Canes. It's the graduate and the transfer from Tennessee State making an impact tonight.
Pittsburgh outsides need to pass a little bit more consistent. Whenever they have been able to serve them, they have been out assistant. Ball is not close enough for them to run middles.
2017.
It's a great serve.
Yes, it was. Vergara again.
And we have a match, people. I think we might be going into the 5th inning, even though it might be early, but...
And after the first 2 sets, nobody saw this coming.
In case you just tune in, Miami's missing their second best scorer. They're playing with a lot of freshmen, and a lot of people are injured, and they're still in this game. I think it says a lot about the number 18 ranked team in the nation versus the number 4 ranked team in the nation.
Now, there's no moral victories, but it's already a win for Miami, and that's all the credit in the world to Dan Fisher and his program.
For
to
sure.
win a set, to be down 2 sets to nothing, to fight back in this capacity.
Another nice touch there by the block.
A quick trigger that time.
And that's the big swing that they need. They have it.
Babcock pulls the Panthers back to within 3 in the 4th set.
I still think the worst rotations offensively for Miami have passed. So that's great news to them. Let's see if they can still work it out, because it's a huge block right now. They have the setter in front though, but Coach Fisher moves her around old school fashion, and they need to see that. Right now, the best blocker is obviously in the middle and as an outside, but they might move the setter to block on the outside position and then switching the outsides to play on the right side, because at the end they can just throw the ball to Babcock, and that's that. But they keep her there.
Pizzell with a good serve. Free ball coming here for Pittsburgh. Golden opportunity to make it a 2-point deficit. Flormarie Heredia Colon just taps it over. That's blocked. Another chance for Pittsburgh and for Babcock.
I'll set back up right now and get it over with. Let's
This
see.
is going to be an emotional swing here, whoever gets this point.
Great block. What a great play.
This might do it right here if they get this point.
This is going to be an emotional point.
Yes,
Doesn't
it
matter
is.
who gets it.
Yes, it is. Flormarie Heredia Colon gets blocked.
It was a net there.
Oh, what a dig. This is the good stuff. It's got all the makings.
Longest rally.
Heredia Colon, no. Wilson had it dug out. Heredia Colon wants it. She's got it. She's got a new program record. 34 kills.
Incredible, long, emotional play for both teams, both coaching staff. Clapping on the great play. And they're all exhausted. Everybody's exhausted. It's an incredible play. This is ESPN Top 10's material. Everybody just taking a break, tying their shoes, looking for stuff. They're out of breath. Both teams are, by the way. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't pass the ball in the
If Coach
serve.
Kennel wanted to, he could take a timeout, but then you're also letting Pittsburgh catch their breath.
I'm not taking any timeout after such an emotional point.
That one might have been going out.
And a net violation right there, trying to call a carry. And Coach Fisher, a little bit upset. I think it's part of the pressure that, yeah, you're pretty much going into a 5th set if things keep going this way. And also, referees need to handle this better. You're stopping momentum right now over what? Let's go play ball. This is no time to be talking to the refs.
Right.
And by the way, refs talking to the coaches either.
23-18.
There's no need for that.
Nope. What an emotional swing here in Coral Gables. Pittsburgh led 2 sets to nothing. was hard fought in the third set for Miami. 25-22 winners. They're on the verge of taking the fourth set and sending this Friday night match into a fifth set against the number 4 team in the country.
And you said the right words. They're on the verge, but they still need to close this match. I mean, Pittsburgh, it's right there. It's 23-19. What an atmosphere.
Can't take your foot off the gas pedal if you're Miami, and if you're Pittsburgh, you're looking for Miami to crack that door for you one more time.
No touch. Yes. A touch in the back row by Olivia Babcock. She's telling everyone right now she did touch it.
Set point Miami with an opportunity to send it to the fifth set. They're going to rise to their feet here at tonight's sports complex.
And they're on their feet in Miami.
Boy, Miami wasn't going to go quietly. I think Pittsburgh's a little bit shell-shocked. I don't think they thought this was possible.
It's coming.
To be up 2 sets to nothing.
Right there. We're going into the fifth set, Kyle. Can you believe this after that second set? Hell no.
If a committee in an unbiased manner takes a look at this, it's like 2 of the very best teams in the country, which is awesome.
Miami also needed this to make a stand about their 14-1 record.
Well, fifth set to 15 points. You got to win by 2. And Miami leads 1-0.
And that's right how you want it.
Not exactly how you want it to start for Pittsburgh. And just every little thing Miami can find in terms of momentum, they have all night long. And we'll see if that can catapult them a little bit.
If Olivia Babcock is in position 4 when they serve the ball, she already had switched, which would have been a violation.
Oh.
Ariana touching the net. Yes. Flormarie Heredia in the front row, so is Wiley, along with Ariana. Some good passers there. You have a fake right side in Vergara, who doesn't hit from the back row, but he's a good defender. Good pass.
Yes, it was.
Got a little bit fancy there, trying to look for that angle. Sharp angles are hard to hit. That's why they're not really.
It's been a while since we've seen an attack error from Flormarie Heredia Colon.
Those sharp angles, you run out of court very easily.
Oh, nice save.
And that's a hit. Number 35. Ariana putting the pressure there. The moment she saw that the middle jump with Ariana, she said, I'm one-on-one, I'm going cross-court. The middle ain't here. As Ariana herself goes to serve. Another free ball for the Canes.
Who's going to get the chance? And to the far side. That's
good,
it.
and she has to change it around. These players need to show up. Everybody. The reason why she scored is everybody's expecting for Flormarie Heredia to hit. As you can see, look, you see what the block was?
Yep.
So if you're in a one-on-one situation, this is D1 volleyball. You need to put it away.
Can you continue to go back to it? Can you almost use
I'd
Flormarie
rather
as a
hit
decoy?
Flormarie Heredia, but also, like I said, on key plays like that, out of system, that they know I'm going to set her, I like my choices going somewhere else.
Miami could use another ace. That's out. Miami came in tonight as the very best team in the country in terms of aces.
Ariana's one of the best setters in the nation. And one of the best servers, too. I've been amazed that she's trying to serve a little bit between 6 and 1 when if she goes wrist away into 6-5, which is where she actually hits most of her aces.
Both sides have 6 service aces tonight.
There you go. And by the way, Pittsburgh doing everything that they can. They're switching their middles to the outside, doing everything to try to stop Flormarie Heredia. They just haven't been able to. That's point number 36. Can you imagine if she goes for 40 points?
No, not really.
It makes me wonder for what's the record in the NCAA right now. I'm going to have to Google that one.
Pretty good serve.
Oh, got stuck in the setter's hands.
Maybe the attack error that the Hurricanes needed.
Miami gets away with this win. That number 18 is going up really fast.
Yes, it is.
Might get them all the way to the top 10.
It may very well.
But I don't want to get ahead of myself.
No,
this is 5-3. It's a bomb.
Yes, it is. Wow.
37 points for Flormarie Heredia Colon out of the Dominican Republic. Jesus.
And an assist to the Raptors.
Wow.
And it's 6-3 when they fought tooth and nail in the first set and dropped it. Then they got boat race in set number 2. It looked like Miami might just go quiet into the night here tonight. And you could understand playing the number 4 team in the country. They've done anything but. They have fought back. They have forced the 5th set. They lead by 3. And remember, set number 5 only goes to 15. Got to win by 2. Flormarie Heredia Colon with the serve coming out of the recess.
Great play. Wiley could have passed that line, but still they scored on it. Babcock got the ball back. 6-4. Miami should like their chances. I have bad news for both teams. Flormarie Heredia is in the back row, and so is Babcock. So it's an advantage to both of their teams not having them in the front row. So
Heredia Colon has 11 more kills than Babcock tonight, who will serve it away for Pittsburgh. That's deep and out of play.
Putting it out of bounds. She's been super careful. Every time she tosses the ball, she looks at the ceiling, because as you know, it's not the highest ceiling in the world. So that's been an issue for her also when she serves.
Number 18, Miami. Number 4, Pittsburgh in the 5th set on a Friday night. Coral Gables, that's blocked. And now Miami has a 4-point advantage.
Assistant coach is trying, I don't know to do what, trying to request a challenge. I have no clue why the assistant coaches are there talking to the referee. You have no business talking to him. It's only the head coach. Protocol.
No, Miami's ready to switch sides.
And I don't have a clue of what happened. I just saw a clean block, so I don't have a clue of whatever they were. But the assistant coach seems to be very aggravated for whatever happens. I don't have a clue.
You know, at some point, let's keep it moving. That's exactly what the referee just told Pittsburgh, too. Keep it moving. Let's keep going.
I haven't seen anything crazy, to be honest, that I will tell you what's up. Let's see. So I see a ball. I see a block.
No touch.
Tell me, what can you be fighting about? That's a clean block.
I suppose maybe they thought there was a net violation, but it was the ball.
What I dislike is that they know that nothing's going on there. They're trying to stop the game, which, I mean, it's part of what coaches do. Is it classy? I'm not sure. But then you're trying to win a match. The thing is that, from what I've seen, is the assistant coach is pretty much injecting Coach Fisher with things he hasn't seen, just to let you know. Whatever he's fighting about, he didn't see it. The assistant coaches, they're right in front of us. He jumped, and he told him a whole bunch of stuff, and that's that. So why aren't we playing volleyball? I don't have a clue. Both referees are experienced, and they know about momentum, and momentum is on Miami's side. Why do you want to stop momentum?
Now they're talking to the public address announcer and someone from the Hurricanes marketing department that is controlling the music, I suppose.
So what are you going to say? That the block came because of the music? Like, I don't understand. I truly don't.
I think it's kind of festive, to be honest with you. I'm kind of enjoying it. I'd also enjoy more if we got back to the action.
I just want to go back to playing volleyball. Like I said, there are only a few situations in which you have to stop a game. This is not one of them.
This is starting to take too much time. It's taking a little bit of the rhythm out of this.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, we've been here. I've been here for the last 10 years. I've never seen anything. If the music went on or whatever, it's just a crazy mistake. You don't want to stop the ball.
Well, Dan Fisher is still giving it to the referee.
But that's because the referee's allowing him.
I agree.
The moment you go, what is it? Is it a rule? Is it a challenge? No, then we need to stop playing. But if you want to have a nice church conversation with him, yeah, he'll go for it. Referees got to know more than this, man. Referees got to know more than this.
Miami's dancing here.
I guess we're going to play volleyball now.
That took a little bit too long. And I still don't know what the issue was.
It's a non-issue.
Non-issue.
This is a delay of the game that's not being called. That's that. Not handled really great.
No. All right, 8-4 Miami. Back underway here in the 5th set. And Babcock flying in. That's dug out and kept alive. Boy, they're starting to feel it now.
They're going to challenge a net there. See if Talia Wilson touched the net. I'm not quite sure, but we'll see. I understand Coach Fisher. He's trying to get away with everything he can. It's just if the referees allow me,
The
I'll do the
ruling
same.
on the court is pointing UM. Pittsburgh is challenging a net.
Let's see if it was a net. I thought it was very close to being a net. This is a great challenge. I would have challenged this one too. Let's see.
Oh, I think so. I think her fingertips got the net. I think her right fingertips caught the net. Yeah.
I don't know if it's the ball, to be honest. Oh, he has a better angle.
I think that's a net violation.
It looks like she touches. I don't know if she touched the ball on the other side, but we'll know right now.
After reviewing, the call will be reversed. It was a net on UM. Point Pitt. Pitt will maintain their challenge.
Looked like a net there at the end, yes.
So it's 8-5 Miami, not 9-4. That's a swing.
Get it over with and side out. Obviously not the same to be 9-4 than 8-5, but you still have a 3-point lead.
But Babcock and Flormarie Heredia Colon remain in the back row for their respective sides.
These pauses have been too long for both teams, and now it takes a toll.
All right, error there. You can't have it through Pittsburgh.
Babcock still in the back row. They might get her out of the pipe position or playing for position 1. Who knows? Same as Heredia, who's back row 2.
Out.
And it's her time. They call a touch.
Ooh.
I guess the block touched it. Yes. Danilovic touched the ball. She came fast with it. So good call by the referees. 9-6. That's a great play right there. They needed that play from the middles.
That developed quickly. Almost a little too quick for Pittsburgh to handle. Blocker couldn't get over in time.
They need that second voice. That opens up the game for Flormarie Heredia, who's actually right now in the front row, just where they want to have
and
her.
they've started to feed Wilson a little bit more in the last couple of sets that keep Pittsburgh on their toes.
She has to produce.
As good as Flormarie Heredia Colon tonight, Wilson is kind of balanced out.
Good hit there off the hands for Blair Bayless.
And this 5th set far from over, folks. 10-7 Miami, but Pittsburgh hanging around. This is an opportunity. This is a situation Pittsburgh needs an ace at some point.
What a showdown. Babcock and Heredia Colon in the front row.
Well, Miami's starting to dig everything out. Big opportunity right here for Pittsburgh.
And she asked for that ball. That's when you know she's really good. She just told the setter, you better give me that ball, and I love it. Still, Miami hanging in there, and so is Pittsburgh. 10-8. If they get those balls on defense, those balls are going at this stage of the moment.
They're inspired. Pittsburgh led 2-0. Miami fought back in sets 3 and 4. They've got a 2-point advantage in the 5th set. And we'll take it all the way up to 15. Got to win by 2. Pittsburgh within 2. It's a heck of a serve.
Well, could that be a reaching over? It's a reach over right there.
No argument from Miami. Pittsburgh's within 1.
I would love to see this one back. Assistant coach was saying the same. I think she reached over the net on the second touch, but I can't see it. Assistant coach Leandro Isoto jumped like she went over.
Mosher serving again.
Out of bounds.
Ooh.
Great break for Miami.
Miami needed it. Pittsburgh had a little momentum. 11-9. Miami 4 points away.
They're going to allow Dalia Wilson to serve. They're not bringing a DS or anything.
Remember, Heredia Colon and Babcock up in the front row, the 2 stars.
It's backup sign. Let's see. Great tip.
Yes, it was. Pittsburgh back to within a point.
It's up now for Pitt. Their DS coming in for number 8.
And Maston's going to go back and serve.
Flormarie Heredia is going to have to side out now with Olivia Babcock right in front of her. Not an easy task.
So Maston will serve it away.
Good pass.
Over for Heredia Colon, who taps it over. It's kept alive. Chance to tie it for Pittsburgh. Up into the rafters. Heredia Colon.
Oh, could have been a carry there.
Now Babcock's turn, and she ties it.
Now when the 5th gear comes in, and those 6-6 come in handy. Great job hitting cross court there.
30 kills for Olivia Babcock. Heredia Colon with 36.
Are the referees allowing the assistant coaches and the 3rd coaches to come in and talk to them? This is horrible, to be honest.
Another serve here for Maston. Heredia Colon.
She sneaked it in.
And you could see her yelling "Vamo," saying "Let's go." They're 3 points away from a top 5 upset.
Coach Fisher thought that she came under the net, but there goes the 2nd referee to talk to him. Every time there's a play, there's
and a challenge coming up.
Challenging a net now. If you're going to challenge it, just you can't be talking. I mean, whole paragraphs to the
ruling on the court.
Did you see anything in real time?
Pittsburgh is challenging.
I don't think she touched it, and when he asked Babcock if she went under, Babcock said no, but she could have touched it after. Let's see. She didn't touch it there. Actually, the ball was on the other side. From that angle, you can see it now.
It's close. It might be worth a challenge.
Yes, it is close. And everybody's trying to hang on to whatever, you know. I understand that part. I see the net because the ball is on the other side. And she kept her feet here. As you can see her, she's going like that.
Now, when the ball came back up and touched the net, it may have thrown the net into the chest area of Heredia Colon, but at that point, it's not going to make a difference. Oof. Did that hand touch the net?
That could be the deal.
Ooh.
If she touched the ball with the hand. I'm just saying that what he was talking about, if she went over and the net was under.
I'll tell you what, Alan, this angle almost looks like it's indisputable that the hand caught all the net, but
it's just that the ball is moving the net at the same time. That's why I don't want to jump ahead of myself and say that, but it does look like it is. It's a very tough.
They're going to need another look to see if they can further see that hand any better.
Unless we come up with better angles, that's a very tough play, man. That's a very tough play to call. And he's checking just about anything that he could see if he can see the net. It does look, Kai, like when she hits, like when she's following
like her
through.
Hand catches the net.
Yes, that's what it looks like.
But it almost looks so blatantly obvious that
you're not going to get it from that angle. You're not going to get it from that angle.
Well, let's see.
I
See
see
there.
I see the ball hitting at the same time that it looks like she's hitting the net. The ball is hitting the tape. Watch.
Well, here comes the call.
I guess he has it. Let's see.
After review, the play is confirmed. Point UM. Pittsburgh
Like
was the
I said,
challenge.
it looks like on the follow through, because I know there's people from Pittsburgh watching this too. But I also see that the ball is hitting the net at the same time. There you see a lot of movement there.
Yeah.
And if it's because the net jumped back to you, it's not a net. Anyways, it was a very tough angle also for the referees. I want to keep it civil here.
So Miami leads by 1. They're 3 points away from an upset victory.
It's a great serve.
That's going to be an ace. And now they're 2 points away from a win.
13-11. Coach Fisher says, I don't like this. I don't blame him. Timeout.
Well, Ariana Rodriguez found every hand she could to give him a high five after that ace. Probably the biggest one. Be a fine from the conference.
I see a lot of girls from my club here, which I'm enjoying to watch them. They're watching D1 volleyball.
Well, everybody's been treated to a spectacular volleyball match tonight. That's a service error.
It's the one thing you didn't want to do, but she went for it, which is what you're supposed to do. It's going to be huge if Flormarie Heredia can actually side out from position 2 here. They don't have other great options.
13-12, Pittsburgh serving. Match point.
Not a great play. We're on the verge of history here for the Kings, and Flormarie Heredia might as well finish this with an ace. That would make her, that would put her with 38 points on a match, which is ridiculous.
The roof is about to come off this building. And Flormarie Heredia Colon could end it right here with one more sensational serve.
She went for it.
Yes, she did. Babcock to keep it alive. Here's an opportunity to put him away. Another one. For Heredia Colon.
That's it. Oh, she touched it. Yes, number 11 touched it. Did she?
14-13, still match point.
This is far
And
from
look at
over.
this, now
Keno's gonna
Babcock
get a
will
time
serve.
He's gonna ice Olivia Babcock. He wants her to think it again. Great timeout.
It's a battle of composure right now as much as anything.
Both coaches staying composed, and you see them composing there. But what's going on inside of them? That's a Formula One car, and they're racing in those hearts. Trust me.
And Jose Keno Gondara on the verge of a huge upset win.
That's a facial right there.
Oh,
Did she?
I think the ball was in. I think it was in.
If it's in, but I don't know if she touched it, which is the call. Yeah, he called it in.
Yeah, I don't think she touches it, but I think it was ultimately in.
Yeah, if it's in, it's in. Then it's nothing to argue.
Yeah, she didn't touch it.
She didn't touch it, though.
Keep it rolling right there. Yeah, it's in.
Yeah, it's in.
Wow.
That's it. End of the story.
Miami was inches away from an upset victory, and they still are on the verge. But now they've got to deal with the heavy right arm of Olivia Babcock.
Not only that, but it's really great with this atmosphere on the score. They're all human. Olivia Babcock has a jumper, which is a high-risk serve, and Keno's saying, you're going to serve, but it's game point. And I'm going to give you a timeout to get you, to ice you, and to make you think, and to get the anxiousness going. So I think it's a great timeout.
Well, they've just announced that if Miami wins, these fans are not allowed on the court, but I'm not sure that announcement's going to prevent them from doing that. Oh, this is big-time stuff. Heredia Colon had a chance to put him away. And now Babcock has a chance to answer on the other side for Pittsburgh. 14-13. Fifth set in Coral Gables. Babcock will send it away. Over!
Miami
Down
wins.
goes number 4. Down goes Pittsburgh in an upset win at home for the Miami Hurricanes.
What a great